And I love my church. I love him, I love him, I love him, I love him, I love him. Yes, I do. Yeah. Jesus, he died upon my Calvary cross. So your soul and my soul would not be lost. Tell me to thieves was hanging beside him. Maybe little baby, he was hung there and he died. If you love him, let me hear you say, I love him, I love him, I love him, I love him, I love him. Yes, I do. Now listen. I was down in a mean world of sin, but the good Lord was kind enough to spare my life. I looked toward heaven and said, Jesus. I said, God, that I'm down here. And I need, oh, I need your time. I know it ain't, oh, so when I woke up this morning with my mind on you and looked toward heaven and said, I said, Lord, I'm your child. I'm your child. How many of y'all knew my daddy?
I didn't think y'all were going to answer that.
He lived up there in the heaven.
There you go.
All right. And his name is I Am.
You scared me.
His name is All One. His name is All Knowing. Oh God, let me go and sing. Thank you. But my real daddy name is Bishop Jesse Lee Williams. He lived over there in Dollar Town Road. Praise God. So you entered into this building.
Come on now.
You brought your burdens, brought your pain, but I have a message for you. Hallelujah. That when you leave here, you won't be the same. Anybody know what I'm talking about? Yeah. So you tell me into your position, yeah. Look at you, there's been no change in your condition.
There's healing for your mind, for your body, for your soul. Oh, yes, there is. Hallelujah. God can heal. Oh, yeah. He can heal. Can I get a witness? He can make your brokenness high. Yes, he does. Just to fit that you need. Once you trust him, hallelujah. Glory to God today. God knows about your situation. Yeah. And with every test, every trial, there is revelation. That God is able to supply every one of your needs. He's here to feel you and touch you. Oh, he'll set you free. Hallelujah. Anybody need to be free today? God can heal. Oh yeah, oh yeah. He can deliver, and he can mend your brokenness. Every little bit of your
We don't have come on, Jesus. Lord, come on, Jesus. I want to come on and see about me. When it seems that you're a problem, have blows in your face, and no matter what you do, your friend now I appreciate. I tell you what to do, just feel away and go down your knees. Tell God, have mercy me. Oh, come on, please, Lord.
Church of God, I submit to you, is in a season of challenge right now. Under this current administration, we are politically challenged, we are socially challenged, we are racially challenged. The only way you can deny that we are not being challenged is you have to be living in a dream world. You have to be living in a denial of reality, and I submit to you that I believe God is challenging the church today. He's challenging his people in particular in an effort to reveal to those who truly belong to him. Everybody calls themselves a Christian now. But God is challenging us to find out and to reveal the ones whose hearts are truly turned toward him. These are strategic times in the kingdom. And it's time for every believer to recognize who he or she is and what they have been purposed and born to do. One of the greatest challenges facing us, however, in our effort to discover our individual and our corporate purpose for the kingdom, in our effort to discover and to conquer, gain, and win new territory for God, is the mindset of resistance. In other words, this propensity we have to always resist anything that's unfamiliar, anything that is uncomfortable with us. And so it is that I believe God is shifting us. He's shifting your pastor. He's shifting the church. He's shifting the people of God. He's shifting us in our mentality. And if we don't allow him to shift us, we're going to find ourselves living cycles of redundancy. We're going to find ourselves living in a revolving door existence. Idleness, bearing no fruit. I just shared with you a few moments ago, the text says that the Lord spake unto us in Horeb, saying, you have dwelt long enough in this mount. Turn you and take your journey and go to the mount of the Amorites and unto the places nigh thereto, in the plain, in the fields, and in the vale, and in the south, and by the seaside to the land of the Canaanites, and unto Lebanon, unto the great river, the river Euphrates. Behold, I have set the land before you. Go in and possess the land which the Lord sware unto your fathers, Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, to give unto them and to their seed after them. Would you share with somebody it's time to leave the comfort zone? Situations occur in our lives and God blesses us to come through. But in our hearts, through unforgiveness, and in our minds, because we cannot disconnect from the past, bondage results. Where there should have been freedom. Even the mighty move of God is sometimes met with opposition and resistance. And the only thing that opposes it is what God has done in the past. In other words, people wanting to stay where God was rather than where he is. Understand, people who fight what God is doing today are oftentimes people who used to be used by him.
Glory. Yes.
People who were being used by God mightily in a previous season are fighting today because they ended up staying too long. In that time, in that same vein, there are churches today that stay in cycles longer than they should. Many that were one time considered cutting edge ministry, they had it going on. They were growing by leaps and bounds. Everybody was going over there. They allowed their successes to become their hindrance. They got caught in a cycle and they stayed too long. Yet I hear God saying that in this season, I am moving you out of this place, out of this season. I'm shifting you into a new dimension. I'm almost finished, but it is argued. There was only an 11-day journey from Horeb to Kadesh Barnea, which represented the place where the children of Israel were supposed to cross into the promised land. But however, according to the narrative of the 12 spies, 10 came back with an evil report. We can't do it. There are giants in the land. We don't have the resources. There's no way we can obtain the promise. Only 2 came back with a good report. We are really to go in and possess the land. And what happened? I'm glad you asked. On the threshold of a new season. Yes, sir. We're literally one single step forward. We have put them into the promised land. The people turned back because of a challenge. And I submit to you, they did not recognize that their God-given potential to overcome what they consider to be too big. We are like grasshoppers in their eyes. I've always wondered how they could tell what the inhabitants of the land could see. But they decided that the struggle was too big, the problem was too large, and they couldn't handle it. Listen, it is important, vitally important for us to understand. Will you share with your neighbor, and this is the last time, the boundaries of what God can accomplish through you? The boundaries of what God can accomplish through you were set long before you were born. Before he formed you, I don't care whether you're a preacher or not. Before God formed you in your mother's womb, he had a purpose for you. So what he can accomplish through you was decided long before you came along. And what God wants us to do is see ourselves and our abilities the way he sees us. Because until we truly begin to fulfill our God-given potential, we will forever wander around in circles. We will forever mark time, never possessing what has already been promised for us. I hope you enjoy.
'cause it's for you too. I saw a blind man tapping along. He could not see like you and me. I said, oh, Mister, I feel sorry for you. But he said that song. When I get in glory, I see just like you. See, when the blind man in glory, he gon' see all his friends. My friends. And hallelujah square. Oh, what a wonderful time. What a wonder. What a wonderful time. For time. Have a day. How we go. And praise Jesus. Oh, in glory, we go, we will share. He said it won't be no man. And hallelujah square. I got another version for the song. I saw a crooked track. Yeah, he lives. He could not walk with finesse. Like you and me. I said, oh, Mister, officer, yeah, so sorry for you. But he said, that's all right, son. When I get in glory, I want like you. See what he gonna do when he get in glory? He gonna worry all week. My friend. really won't be no Hallelujah Square. Hallelujah Square. Oh, in Hallelujah Square. Lord in Hallelujah Square. Ooh, ooh,
He's a great man, and Pastor Hutchins, we don't want to take your words literal in that he needs to leave, because, I said literal, because we've got a few senior officers at Wood Chapel, and they work hard to train him and teach him, and we about got him where we want him, so we don't want to lose him right now. So, welcome, God bless you, we love you, and the floor is yours. Can we give the Lord a hand clap of praise?
I can't say in words what I'm feeling now, but as Dr. Hutchins was giving words of admiration, I thought about when I received the call to go to Woods Chapel, and what you were speaking on tonight. It's been long enough, and I was one that enjoyed being where I was at Goldsboro Chapel. And as you were speaking, you said the Lord has already possessed the land, gone before. And I can truly say that without having any pastoral experience, but I knew that the Lord had sent me over there, because that was not my desire to become a pastor. I was just comfortable at Goldsboro Chapel because I knew everything. I knew where everything was. I knew the people over there, and I was comfortable. But then when the Lord summons me, and in the 6 years, I can truly say that it has been a great fit. For one, because I was sent by him. And I can truly say that as long as I have that relationship with him and follow the instructions, and yes, there have been some challenging times at Woods Chapel, but I can truly say God has been mighty good. I can truly say it is a whole lot room to improve. And I thank God for that confirmation through the Word of God.
That's right.
Because I was at Goldsboro Chapel and I enjoyed it. But it is a challenge being the pastor of Woods Chapel, because I wanted to do it. I want to do it the way he would have me to do it. Not the way I wanted to be. My way, but his way. And I can truly say, I know some of the members say that Pastor Deans is all hard nosed when it comes to the Word of God. The Word of God is always right.
That's right.
The Word of God is always right.
That's right.
Even though you might not like it, but we are no nonsense guy when it comes to the Word of God, because I care about your soul. I care about your soul. Woods Chapel, family, friends, Goldsboro Chapel, we just thank God for tonight, for you praying for us, praying with us. We thank God for, oh God, this young lady Eldridge Wooten, even though she's limited, she get around better with somebody that got two legs just can go on about their business, because she is a working person, and I can truly say that she has helped me a lot. There's so many others, but I don't want to call nobody's name to get anybody offended. But I just thank God just to be a servant. But I just believe better is on its way. I just believe bigger and better things are going to happen to us. And I'm going to say this, and I have been teaching from Colossians 3:23 through 25. You know, teaching the membership. The reason, letting them know why you do what you do.
That's right.
Because so many times and through the years, a lot of good people have been hurt because they have been doing it unto man. And my desire is to share the word of God with whichever and whosoever will. Whatever you do, do it wholeheartedly. Wholeheartedly unto the Lord. And the reason why you have to say unto the Lord, because as long as you doing it unto him, nobody can get you upset. Yeah. You understand what I'm saying? Nobody can knock you off your game, because I'm not doing it for Pastor Deans. I'm working as I am for the Lord. So I'm going to come to prayer meeting even if I'm the only one there. I'm going to come to Bible study even if I'm the only one there. I'm going to sing in the choir even if I'm the only one, because I'm doing it unto the Lord. Yeah. God bless you. May heaven smile upon you. Here's our prayer.
Thank you.
First, I just want to thank God. I thank God. Whatever I do, I ask God to direct it before I do it. God has been mighty good doing this preparation to get the things together. Why? Because of the love that he has put in my heart for other people. And tonight I'm just elated with all of you for coming to help celebrate our pastor's 6th anniversary. This man is so, I don't even know how to describe him. After working in the church some 70 years, I never met anybody just like him. You know, and I always say that God is doing a new thing. God is bringing up people to let the world know that they got to be saved. Yeah. And we praise God for him. We love him. And I thank God for you, Woods Chapel. You're the sweetest group of people I ever worked with. And thanks to all of you for coming to help make this celebration a great success. And if the honorees are happy, that means everything. Amen. Thank you, Brother Gray. God bless you. For your participation. I just thank God for you. I had never met him. First time I met him, he wanted to participate on one of my programs. Thank God for you. The souls of joy.
You took off today?
No. I get off at 4 strong.
Oh, see, that's why I did. Okay. You good. You good. Okay.
I'll be there for you.
Okay.
Even